A lot of you probably had the same reaction I did when the Twins signed Josh Bell this offseason. And by that, I mean you probably didn't really care a whole lot. But digging deeper into his profile, there's a lot to like with Josh Bell. Last season, he wasn't great. He hit 237 with 22 home runs for the Nationals. But looking at some of his advanced metrics, he was a far, far better hitter than the surface level numbers would indicate. He hit the ball really hard and he put the ball in play. He had a hard hit percentage in the 73rd percentile among all major league hitters at 47%. I mentioned that 237 batting average. His expected batting average was up at 256, and that doesn't sound super, super high, but that would have actually been the highest expected batting average of any Twins player last year. He had an expected WOBA in the 87th percentile among all hitters, and he walked in 10.7% of all of his plate appearances. That, to me, profiles perfectly for a middle of the lineup type of hitter like Josh Bell. He only struck out at a 16.5% rate and 88 times over the course of the entire season. So I think we'll see him hit much closer to that 256 mark in his expected stats than his actual 237 batting average from last season. In addition to underperforming in batting average compared to what's expected, he also underperformed in the power department. His expected slugging percentage was at 485. That was 68 points higher than his actual 417 mark. Josh Bell was a really, really good hitter last year. He, more than anything, I think just got unlucky. Another nice thing with him is that he's a switch hitter. And last year, he was far better against lefties. Historically speaking, though, he's been pretty solid against both, meaning I think it's very likely he'll be an everyday player in 2026, regardless of who the other team is throwing. I think it's very likely that he gets a fair amount of starts at DH for the Twins, however, because Victor Caratini and Cody Clemens can both play first base and are both better defenders than Josh Bell. So my guess is those two will spend a lot of the time at first base, but there will be days where, Caratini is catching and Clemens doesn't project to be an everyday player. So Bell will have to spend some time at first base, even if it's not a lot. But all in all, I'm a fan of the Josh Bell signing, and I think he'll fit really nicely with the Twins this year. According to Roster Resource, he's currently projected to hit third in the batting order, right behind Luke Keeschall and Matt Wallner. So clearly the Twins have plenty of faith in him to be one of the better hitters on the team. And I bet he will be because I personally am very, very optimistic for his outlook for 2026. But that is a bit of an extended look into Josh Bell. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll have a lot more Twins content coming over the next several months. But until next time, I'm Sam Calder, and I'm out.